While 430,000 tech workers lost their jobs in just 2 years, a small group of engineers are building million-dollar businesses from the laptops. Here's what they know that everyone else is missing. Hey, conscious developers, I am Eric Baykes from Luminous Consciousness. And if you are a software engineer feeling like the ground is shifting beneath your feet right now, this video is for you. The numbers are staggering. Over 300,000 tech workers were laid off in 2023 alone, with another 130,000 jobs cut in 2024, according to layoff.fyi. AI seems to be replacing developers everywhere you look. But what if I told you that this exact moment of chaos is actually the biggest opportunity you will ever have as a technical professional? Today, I'm going to show you 5 hidden advantages that this crisis creates specifically for software engineers, advantages you completely miss. By the end of this video, you will understand why some of the world's most successful companies were born during worst economic times, and how you can use your technical skills to build something meaningful while everyone else is just trying to survive. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Some of the world's most valuable companies were born during worst economic times in history. Microsoft launched during the 1975 recession. Google went public during the aftermath of the dot-com crash in 2004. WhatsApp started right after 2008 financial crisis when everyone thought the tech world was ending. Airbnb was founded in 2008 amid the housing crash when nobody had money to travel. Uber started in 2009 during the recession when people were cutting every possible expense. This is a part in here most people miss completely. When I was working as a DevOps engineer during the previous market downturns, I noticed something fascinating. Every time big companies pulled back, fired their teams, and stopped innovating, they left enormous gaps in the market. Someone had to fill those gaps, and it wasn't usually another corporation. It was individual creators who saw the opportunity where others saw disaster. Right now, we are watching this pattern repeat itself on a massive scale. Meta cut another 10,000 jobs. Google eliminated 12,000 positions. Amazon laid off 18,000 employees, according to Reuters. Meanwhile, AI tools are handling code reviews, generating boilerplate functions, and automating tasks that junior developers used to do. But here's what is really happening behind the scenes. This isn't just about job displacement, it's about power redistribution. When big corporations retreat, they create space for agile entrepreneurs to move in and solve problems more directly than large organizations ever could. Think about it from a spiritual perspective for a moment. Everything that is happening right now is happening for you, not to you. This disruption isn't destroying your potential, it's revealing it. Sometimes life has to remove what feels safe to push you towards what's actually meaningful. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. What's one problem you've always wanted to solve but never had the courage to tackle? Unlike traditional businesses, you as a software engineer have advantages that no other profession has when starting a business. Let me break down exactly what I mean. Advantage number one, global deployment in days. While everyone else needs investors, inventory, and physical locations, you can build products from your laptop that reach millions of people worldwide. I have seen engineers prototype and deploy globally via cloud service in just days. The barriers that stop previous generations from becoming entrepreneurs simply don't exist for you anymore. Advantage number two, AI as your secret weapon. Yes, AI can generate boilerplate code. But here's what the fear mongers aren't telling you. Studies from GitHub shows that AI generated code still requires human review for bugs and security issues. Maintenance is often more complex than initial development. This creates massive opportunities for engineers who understand how to work with AI rather than compete against it. You can offer AI integration services, automation consulting, and help businesses implement solutions that actually work. While others fear AI, you can use it to prototype faster, automate customer service, and create content at scale. Advantage number three, the remote revolution. Remote work changed everything permanently. You are no longer limited to clients in your city or even in your country. the entire world became your potential market. And most people haven't figured out how to take advantage of this yet. Advantage number 4, market desperation for solutions. The pandemic forced every industry to industrialize rapidly, and they need help doing it right. Healthcare and EdTech saw 300% growth in AI investment, according to PitchBook, creating room for niche solutions that passionate builders can fill. Let me share a real example. Anurag was my former colleague when we worked in Washington, D.C. He knew I was big into meditation. We would talk about consciousness stuff during lunch breaks. When he called me during the 2023 layoffs, he said, "Remember all that meditation stuff you talked about? I need some direction." I helped him start simple meditation practice. After losing his back-end engineer role, he built a mental health app specifically for developers dealing with burnout. He understood the problem because he lived it. That app now earns more than his corporate salary did. He realized he'd been using his coding skills to make companies richer, but he wanted to make a real difference in the world. Plus, with AI changing everything in tech, he saw that the future wasn't about writing code anymore. He transitioned from grinding out features to utilizing his gifts in a way that nourishes his soul and serves his higher purpose. The freelance platforms have also matured beyond simple gig work. Upwork, specialized tech platforms, and direct client relationships now provide stable income streams for engineers who position themselves correctly. So, guys, you don't have any excuses. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I want to hear from you. What's one business problem you've encountered in your previous roles that you think you could solve better? Drop in the comment section below. This brings us to something deeper that most career advice completely ignores. When the external validation you've relied on for years suddenly disappears, you are forced to confront a question most people spend their entire careers avoiding. What do you actually want to do with your life? Job loss does something powerful that comfort never can. It removes the external noise and forces you to listen to your internal voice. All those side projects you kept pushing off because you were too busy with work. The app idea you've been sketching for months, the problem you've always wanted to solve but never had the courage to tackle. Suddenly, these aren't just dreams anymore. They become potential lifelines. In my coaching practice, I witnessed this transformation occur repeatedly. Professionals from all walks of life who felt stuck and unfulfilled in corporate roles suddenly come alive when they start building something that matters to them. It's like watching someone remember who they really are. Tony Robbins discusses how our biggest problems can become our greatest gift when we learn to utilize them effectively. Your layoff isn't a punishment, it's a redirection. This shift in perspective transforms every setback into a setup for something better. When you needed that corporate paycheck, perfectionism was a luxury you could afford. You could spend months researching the perfect tech stack, analyzing competitor features, and planning every detail before writing a single line of code. But when you need income in 12 weeks, perfectionism becomes your enemy. You start building fast, testing quickly, and launching before you feel ready. This pressure actually accelerates your growth in ways that comfort never could. It forces you to focus on what really matters, solving real problems for real people who pay for solutions. Building your business lets you integrate every part of yourself: your technical expertise, your creative ideas, your values, and your desire to make a real impact. You are not just implementing someone else's vision anymore. You are creating solutions that reflect who you really are. As Brendan Butcher says, the power plant doesn't have energy, it generates energy. You don't need to wait for someone else's to give you an opportunity. You can generate it yourself. Recognizing the opportunity is only the beginning. Now let's talk about practical steps that will help you thrive in this uncertainty. Step 1, shift your mindset from employee to business owner. You need to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like a business owner, even while you are still searching for job. Every skill you develop, every connection you make, and every project you build becomes an asset in your business, not just a line on your resume. Step 2, build multiple income streams. This protects you from market volatility better than any corporate job ever could. Start with freelance projects while exploring product ideas. Offer consulting services while building your SaaS prototype. Create educational content while developing client relationships. This approach reduces risk and gives you financial breathing room to pursue bigger opportunities. Step 3. Identify real market gaps. Ask yourself 3 critical questions. Am I solving something that people need to get solved? Is there a reasonable expectation that people will give me money for it? Can I launch it within days, not years? Focus on problems you've personally experienced or witnessed in previous jobs. Healthcare software that actually works. E-commerce tools that don't require computer science degree to use. Business automation that saves hours instead of creating more complexity. Step 4. Use AI strategically. Leading engineers are leveraging AI tools for rapid development, using code generation AI to prototype in days rather than weeks. Automate customer service with chatbots. Create content at scale for marketing. The key is combining AI efficiency with human insight and quality control. Step 5. Build your personal brand. Start sharing your work publicly. Document your projects on GitHub. Write about problems you are solving on LinkedIn. Create video tutorials showing your process. This visibility attracts clients and collaborators who need your specific expertise. Step 6. Network with decision makers. Instead of networking with other job seekers, connect with potential clients. Join industry forums where business owners discuss their software challenges. Attend local business meetups where you are the only technical person in the room. These relationships often lead to opportunities that never get posted online. Now, I know what you are thinking. This all sounds great, but which business model should I actually pursue? That's exactly why I've created something special for you. I've put together a guide called 5 Profitable Business Models for Software Engineers that breaks down the exact models I see working consistently for tech professionals. It shows you which ones match your skills, your risk tolerance, and your lifestyle goals, so you can stop second guessing yourself and pick the right path forward. I'll put the link in the description below. Here is the truth nobody wants to hear. You already have everything you need to succeed. The question isn't whether you can handle this disruption. It's whether you will recognize it for what it is, an awakening. Job security is dead. The companies that promise stability are now cutting costs and freezing hiring. Traditional employment has become the risky option, not entrepreneurship. When you get fired at any moment for reasons beyond your control, building your own income streams become the safer choice. Break this journey into weekly goals instead of overwhelming yourself with long-term planning. Week 1, identify 5 potential client types. Week 2, build a simple landing page. Week 3, reach out to 5 potential clients. Small, consistent actions compound into significant results. Let me share what I've learned from my own journey. When I transitioned from being a cloud architect to building luminous consciousness, I was terrified. I had all the technical skills, but felt completely lost when it came to building a business that aligned with my deeper purpose. The key was finding a structured, logical approach that honored both my spiritual awakening and my need for practical systems. That's why I work specifically with tech professionals who know they are meant for more than just writing code. You don't need to choose between spiritual fulfillment and business success. You can have both, but you need the right framework to bridge that gap. Let's wrap up. This moment in tech history is reshaping who controls innovation. What appears to be an industry crisis is actually an opportunity flowing from corporations back to individual creators who can move faster and solve problems more directly than larger organizations. You have a choice right now. You can keep sending resumes and hoping someone else will provide you with security that no longer exists, or you can start building your own opportunities today. The demand is there waiting for someone brave enough to claim it instead of waiting for perfect conditions that will never come. Remember, everything happens for you, not to you. This crisis isn't destroying your potential, it's revealing it. If you are ready to stop waiting and start building, grab that 5 profitable business modules for software engineers guide I mentioned earlier. It's my gift to you. and it will help you choose the right business module that matches your skills and goals. And if you are someone who knows you are meant for more but is stuck in overthinking mode, I would love to offer a complimentary 1 hour strategy sessions to map up your specific path forward. The link is in the description below. If you're not a subscriber yet, please hit the subscribe button for more content on building a conscious business as a tech professional. And share this with any engineers in your network who need to hear this message. What's one action you are going to take this week to start building your own opportunities? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll respond personally. And on that note, I say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.